Well, the choir was formed here in September, and it's the first time there's been a choir at the Academy, and I wanted there to be something for them to work towards at the end of the year, and something which is really meaningful and exciting for them, and which also acts as a spur to recruiting in future years. So the word's already spreading throughout the school that this is something the choir does, and so now I've got people desperate to join it, but unable to, which is really crucial. They will be able to next year. Great, because it's pretty straightforward to be able to afford to send a choir on tour with just the bare basics there. So you've got the travel and the accommodation and the food. But actually you're going abroad and you want them to experience that country to the max. So it makes a huge difference in two ways. One is the quality of what can go on outside the venues and the musical side of things. So the difference between going to museums and going on a canal trip and going to see the things that they're interested in, which all seem to be around chocolate and chips, and just doing concerts. But at the same time, it's very important because it brings the cost down, and we are a comprehensive school, and there shouldn't be any barrier for children who are passionate about music to be able to participate in the kind of activities that I think is their right. A group of singers and musicians who really get on with each other and develop that kind of sixth sense in performance as to what they're about. Because you can have all the musical ingredients right for a great choir or a great orchestra in terms of the technical side of things sorted out, but unless they get on with each other, actually what the core activity of music is not there. And you have to do that, and that sense of them living with each other for a few days and accommodating each other and cherishing each other and changing as well is actually a highly musical process.
Yeah.
Actually, the experience of singing in different venues and to different audiences, and particularly when we're looking at European churches, I mean, these are architectural jewels. And from a simple element of there being a difference in the acoustics, and so they're hearing the sound back. You know, that when a school choir goes somewhere and they hear the sound back from a huge echo, that's a magical moment, because it may be the first time they've ever heard themselves. But also that sense of people other than their parents enjoying their singing. And that moment when you have that with the choir and the penny drops, that they're actually good, when they're making decent music beyond what's going on in a normal school day. You know, we're used to that as teachers and musicians, but actually those moments for young people when they realise that the music they're making is music with a capital M and people are being moved by it is really important. What you need as a director of a choir or any ensemble is to have faith in that, you know, that what you're expecting to get out of a tour is understood by the people who are organising the tour for you. And the thing that's impressed me so much so far about Rayburn Tours is that the listening with the dialogue there and being able to tailor, you know, the different needs of different groups to accordingly.